Friends, welcome to part 2 of the Start a Startup video. In this video, I'm explaining about what is startup, what are the features of startup. In the previous video, I have explained about why business or startup. If you have not seen that video, I request you to please visit Start a Startup part 1 video, then come back to this video. Before proceeding further, I request you to subscribe to my channel if you have not done it, and also click on the bell icon to get the notifications on each and every video I publish. So let's understand what is startup. A startup is an young company that is just beginning to develop. It is not the existing company starting one more branch and calling it as a startup. Startups are usually small and initially financed and operated by a handful of founders, and these companies offer a product or service that is not currently being offered elsewhere in the market. Remember these slides. One is just beginning, and there are founders. The difference between business promoter and founder is huge. I'll explain that later. And third difference is it is not currently being offered elsewhere in the market, or that founders believe it is being offered an inferior manner. So these three things makes startup difference from the business. So when your business is called a startup, there is government guidelines, regulatory guidelines. First one is according to government notification, an entity will be identified as a startup. First one is within 10 years of the incorporation. If you have started last year, till 2029, you can call yourself as a startup. Not after that. Actually, 2 years before, it was 5 years, but now it is changed to 10 years. Second one is your turnover should not exceed 100 crores in any previous financial years. Once you reach 100 crores turnover in any 1 year, then you will not be called as a startup. Even then, I wonder why Amazon, Flipkart, Uber are calling themselves as a startup. And third one, it should be working towards innovation, development, deployment, and commercialization of new product, process, or service driven by technology or by intellectual property. In startups, it is the intellectual property plays a very important role. So always remember your company, whatever establishment you start, it should be a private limited company. You should register with the registrar of the company, or you can start a partnership firm, but it should not be a normal partnership firm. It should be registered partnership firm under section 59 of the Partnership Act 1932, or limited liability partnership registered with the company as per the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008. Any company that is created by splitting or restructuring an existing business is not considered as a startup. Also, a business entity shall cease to exist as a startup once it completes 10 years, or any time, any year it crosses turnover of 100 crores. Now you decide whether yours is a startup or not. If you have registered with the Government of India under a startup policy, then only you can call it as a startup. Otherwise, you cannot name your anything and everything as a startup. So how to register with the government or regulatory body? Government has set up DPIIT as the registering authority for these startups. Any company or partnership firms or LLPs can be registered with the registrar of companies. Once that is done, that is called incorporation of business. Once you get that incorporation certificate, then you should go for this website https://dipp.gov.in. In this website, you should register your company as a startup. While you are registering, you have to upload the required documents. I'll show you that format. Then once your uploading is complete, you have to do the self certification. Then you can start getting the benefit. What all benefits you will get, I'll explain. See here, you need to self certify your documents. Once all these completes, you will get the recognition number. So I'm focusing in the beginning on the setting up the startup. Then I'll explain how you can go for a startup. Okay, so initial parts about regulatory. Then I'm coming to the startup establishment. This is the details required to startup recognition in DPIIT website, that is dip.gov.in. First you have to enter the entity details, then full address of your office, whatever you have given for incorporation, startup incorporation, same address you should give. Then your founder details comes, all the partner details comes, or director details comes. Then the information required, what is the specialty or innovative thing you are going to provide to the market or to the economy. Then what all the startup activities you are doing. Then finally the certification. Next one is what all the benefits you will get once you register into DPIIT. First one is tax benefits. Next, self certification. You need not run around to all the government office doors. It is self certification. Third one is if it is startup, if it is IPR, you are having your knowledge or your expertise converted into a business. You have to register it, you have to patent it, you have to copyright it. Then you will get rebate in patent filing. You will get rebate in trademark filing, and you will get good business opportunity because the startup India promotes your business or your startup in all its government offices, states, center related, all the activities. With this, I'm completing the registration and completion part. Friends, if you like this video, please click on the like button below. Also, if you think this video is interesting, please share with your friends and family. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I request you to click on the subscribe button below and also click on the bell icon to get the notification as and when my videos are published on the YouTube. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video. I request you to watch other videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you.